Okay guys, I'm back with some more tricks and glitches in this video. Although this one might be a little bit more of a... This might be more of a... actually, you know what? I'll save this other one for later. This is going to be kind of a little bit of a tip for you guys, but that's because, it's honestly kind of stupid and annoying that they do this in this level. But you guys can see I'm playing on my little DSi here. And I'm playing Mario 64 DS. I know a lot of people have problems with the controls. I have a little bit of problems with it, but I don't think they're as bad as people say they are. I don't think they're as bad, but there are a lot of cool things you can do with each character. First thing I want to do here, though, is you see this is Luigi here. But I'm playing as Yoshi. The reason why I'm playing as Yoshi is I'm actually going to show you guys what I'm talking about here in a second. But first, I'm going to try to see if I can do this here. Oh no, I can't go through it, can I? I thought I can actually go through it here. See, they give you this power-up thing, though. I guess you can't go through it. I was actually wanting to see if you could do that real quick before I start up, because I was already here. But no, you cannot go through that. So I'm just like, I don't know why they gave you an item box in this, you know? I'm like, it'd make a lot more sense to have it out there, because you can actually swim through the water. I don't know if you can take it out with you. You can't even take it out with you. I guess because it counts as like a warp zone kind of in a way. See, in this game, there are like a couple different warp zones. There's like, you got the Lethal Lava Land and, inside the pyramid, you know, in, Shifting Sandland, which you get inside something which you can't escape. And here you can actually escape it, and that goes to the igloo as well. I don't know why they didn't do that with Lethal Lava Land and Shifting Sandland just because of the coins, but, you can't escape it. But I do want to show you something pretty cool here, though. But first, we gotta go ahead and kill ourselves. As you can see with the little fish over here in the DS version. Come on, eat me. Eat me. Eat me, you little fish. Come on. Eat me. There we go. I didn't know about that sound effect. Usually I don't get eaten by that thing. Usually I avoid it. There's been a few times where I've gotten eaten by him by accident, but it's actually very easy to avoid him. That's what would be kind of cool if you had the little fire, the power-up thing in the actual level. Like, I don't know why they even put it there. Like, there's no enemies to kill. There's, like, nothing. So I just don't see the point of even having it there, you know? Like, I don't know why they put it there, you know? Like, it's probably the most useless one of them all. Usually, I would say Womp's Fortress is probably the most useless one, but I don't know, that one's pretty useless. There's, like, no enemies to kill. I mean, there's that fire thing there, but I can just kill that with Yoshi by eating it, eating it. You know, I mean, none of the other power-ups, I think, can kill it anyway. I don't think fire can kill it. But I want to get back into this level, so hold on a second. There's actually a really cool thing you can do here. Okay, well, this should be... I guess I can't, like, ground pound with this for some reason. Look at that, you can turn into a giant Yoshi. Which is also kind of difficult to do in this game, because Yoshi can't break blocks. You can kill that fish there. So you don't really need, like, Metal Wario to do that there. But it would be kind of cool to do that. Also, I don't know how he would react to that. But what I want to do is actually get up here And then I'm going to go over here. This could take a few seconds. But this is actually a very useful tactic here. I have to actually get up here to do this. See this Koopa Trooper, though? So if you eat him, you want to wait until you got... I mean, you can do this, I think, with just 2 of them here, but I would wait until... Because you can get up to 4, I believe, of these guys here. 3 or 4, I can't remember. Sometimes you can get the shy guy in there, too, but it's kind of a pain. I don't think it's really necessary. Also, that's kind of far away. Also, gotta be careful. Oops. And if you hit... See that? Look at that, though. Look at all those coins. Look at that. That's all the coins. Okay, I guess it killed it that time. The other one fell in the water, though. But that's a pretty cool glitch you can do. Well, actually, I don't know if it's really considered a glitch. Because technically, in Mario games, like if you play, like... other ones like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, you know, you can actually change stuff, and actually you can even do that technically in Mario Galaxy as well, where Mario Galaxy 2 you can change stuff too, and all that. I don't know about Super Mario World, but I do know you can. I think I remember being able to do that. It's been a while since I played that game, but Yoshi can do that kind of stuff, so it actually makes getting the 100 coins very easy. Now, unfortunately, not every level you can do this, but you can do this with a few of them. You can do this with the spider enemies, and which I don't forget what they're called. I think they're called Scuttlebugs in Hazy Mazy Cave. You can actually do this with the normal Lakitu. Like, you can do this in, like, you know, Rainbow Ride and all that. I've done that. It actually still kind of, like, doing it in that level, I will say, it still can make it a pain in the butt to, like, get all the coins. You're probably better playing as Mario that way, because, I can't remember if they actually give you a Mario cap. I think they don't give you one until later in the level. I don't remember. But it's a really good tactic if you're trying to get 100 coins. Of course, it kind of does ruin the whole, you know, exploring it a bit, but that's the thing, though. You can play with other characters, too, so Yoshi's the only one that can do this kind of... Actually, Wario can kind of do this with this metal cap. If you're being Wario and you hit, like, Goombas or something, like in Tall Mountain or something, you'll get more coins than just, like, one out of them, which is pretty cool. But, Yoshi's the one that breaks the game the most with that, But again, not every level you can do this in either. That's the thing, though. There's not... Some levels don't have enough enemies to do anything, you know, so... It just kind of depends, but... For the most part, you should have at least, you know, some enemies to do it, because you also have the caps in the game where you can get, like, you know... You can get that stuff and all that in there, which is pretty cool. Like, you can get like, Goombas and all that and do that stuff, but... It depends on, too, like, how many coins each enemy has, too. That's why the Lakitu will give you a bunch of coins if you kill a bunch of its, you know, kind. I don't know if you can actually, because, I mean, you might be able to kill a Lakitu if it's off-screen, but you saw that Spiny was all the way up there, and it still killed it, so I don't know if you can, because they'll throw Spinies at you, like, close by, so I don't know if you can do it without it, but... It's still very useful in a lot of stages. Not all of them, but yeah, most of the stages it's very useful, and I definitely recommend this tactic. But again, there are stages where you're still forced to explore, but that's still pretty cool. I like that tactic. But, yeah, I just wanted to share it. I thought it was kind of cool, and I wanted to kind of show off that, yeah, I can't believe Luigi cannot go through that cage, though. In reality, Luigi can go through that stuff, but I guess in that one he cannot. So you can't, like, skip the boss that way, you know? You have to actually... I mean, I don't know if you could, like, hack the game and do that, but that might break it, too. But, yeah, I don't know why they designed it like that. I really do not know. But, I'm gonna go ahead and probably end up going now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Anywho, bye-bye.